Hello folks, I'm here in the Windsor Cemetery for obvious reasons because I'm going to be talking about the death group, the Group D of the World Cup that's going to take place in Brazil just about 2 weeks short of the World Cup. And what can we say? It's considered the death group because we have 3 national teams that have actually won the World Cup before. Italy has won 4 World Cups. England won in '66, and Uruguay, of course, won in 1930 and in 1950. So we got 3 world champions, and we got a very strong team in Costa Rica. Costa Rica play against the United States in the CONCACAF group and beat the States by 3-1. It's a strong team. They have a great player, Joel Campbell, number 12, is an excellent player, perhaps the best player in the whole group. A group that has England and Italy. In Uruguay, I would say the Costa Rican player is probably the best player in the whole group. They also have a very good midfielder, number 10, which is Brian Ruiz, and they have a very good Christian Orellano, a midfielder to play on the right side, and a very good defensive midfielder on a player called Celso Borges. Therefore, it's a very strong team, and I think Costa Rica is not going to let anybody down. Italy, well, it's pretty much, they're trying to renew the team. They have the good Mario Balotelli playing up front, but still, the best player in the team is Pirlo, which is 36 years old. I don't think Pirlo is going to do much. And of course, the goalkeeper, 35, Buffon, is an amazing player, a very experienced keeper, but I don't think the Italian team is very strong. Now, Italy has surprised us before. It's kind of very hard to say, but I've just watched them playing against Luxembourg recently, and to tell the truth, I don't think Italy has a good squad in this World Cup. The other team, Uruguay, they have a few good players. Suarez is amazing, a very talented forward, plays up forward. Last World Cup played very well. They had an excellent defensive midfielder in Gargano, Walter Gargano, and they have other players like Lugano, who's a kind of a slow, old defensive player. Forlan's still amazing with the fouls and stuff, but we can't. It's a very slow team. They struggled through the qualifying and in South America, and even considering that Brazil is not there because Brazil's already qualified because they're hosting the games, they're hosting the cup. If Brazil had played, Uruguay would have been out of the World Cup this time. I don't think they're going to go very far. And finally, we have England, which is bringing the players, the same team that played in the last 2 cups with Lampard and Gerrard. Of course, not the same team, but they're bringing Ronnie, Gerrard, and Lampard as like the backbone of the team. And their best player of England, the great player of England, is not coming to the Cup, which is Theo Walcott. And, he's going to be missed tremendously in the World Cup. If England had Theo Walcott, I could say that it could go far. Without him, it's just another team. So it's going to be very hard to actually bet on any of these teams. I wouldn't put any penny on any of these 3 teams, any of these 4 teams. I would say that the teams are very, very homogeneous, very, very similar as far as potential for this group. So I wouldn't say, I wouldn't be able to say, put your money on these teams because actually I see a lot of ties, I see a lot of struggle, and the moment is going to make the difference for these 4 teams. Let's say the Italian team, not very strong team. The Uruguayan team, very slow team. The English team, still the same old soccer that they played before. And Costa Rica, showing different things with a little bit more potential, but it's a team that doesn't have the tradition of the other 3 teams. So it's going to be very, very, very tough call. That's why we call it the death group. Okay? So come back to talk about Group E tomorrow. Ciao!